That's crazy. Carpin just came on out.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
I was like, okay.
I can make this. Stay southbound, man. Tanker. That's how you have to do it. Happy Friday. And I'm sitting at Georgia Pacific. It's 6:30 at night. And I'm sitting at Georgia Pacific. What a great weekend I'm gonna have. I got an hour and 52 minutes left. They said I can stay in the driveway. Or that's the thing does. Guess that's that. Got 14 hours to drive. I guess I'll drive 7 tomorrow. We can find me somewhere decent, park, get a bath, and drive 7 the next day. How many hours I got left? Ooh, 27. Wow. 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 And in 2 days I get 0 hours. Just messing around, dropped a load, come pick this one up. Drove 385 miles a day. Y'all will not believe what happened to me. So I had this tax lady do my taxes. She does them every year. My wife's infatuated with her. I don't know what's going on. You know, I got put on that health insurance, man, through Marketplace. That am better, and I don't pay nothing for nothing. So end up saying it's gonna be $13,000 because I done been to the doctor or something. You know, I got diabetes. Been to the doctor so much, but they put an $1,800 cap on it. And with my taxes and everything, they're saying that I owe $2,100. Something that never, I mean, it blows my mind. How can you go to work and work to be put in debt? So I'm gonna go out and work every day, and by the time I get done working and I get paid, now I'm in debt. And it, you know, the thing about it is, the crazy thing about it, I made so much money at Western in 8 months. They took out $6,000 in taxes in 8 months at Western. $6,000. That was just at Western for 8 months. Then I came here. And with all that money, you know, they probably had at least take 2 or 3. Let's just say with $9,000 in taxes taken out at the end of the year, I still owe them. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to beat them at their own game. Apparently I'm not getting enough taken out every week. So I'm gonna make them take out more. Yeah, you ain't taking out enough. I need you to take more out. I want to get something back. It makes me not even want to go to work, man. Because it's like, you go to work, okay, go to work. we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna put you in debt and you go to work. I might as well stay at the house and get a check from the government. Get food stamps, get assistance to pay my light bill. I'd come out in the positive then, wouldn't I? Get me a little job working underneath the table. We'd be broke all the time, but wouldn't have to work. I wouldn't have no worries. Not no financial worries, I guess. We own the house, we own the land, we own the cars. We'll just I'll just put a garden out there. You know, put a garden. Get me a couple hogs. Get me a couple cows. A couple chickens. There's groceries. It's very windy. Very windy. I could build a wind generator so at night we could run the power and the AC and stuff. That way we can sleep good. During the day, we'll just run the TV and leave the lights off. Got some sunlight. I mean, it's picture perfect. It's non. I mean, and I get to stay home all day. I can do a little pressure washing on the side. They'd be like, "Oh, you take a check?" No. You're going to have to go cash that check and bring me dollarinos. I do not take no checks. Anything to do with the government, I'm not doing it. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to quit working. It's set. It's done. Look, when I tap that, that means it's set in stone. I'm quitting working. I'm gonna start live streaming every day. Try to get on Twitch live stream, doing crazy stunts, you know, like jumping into lakes. Hey, I might pop my sewage tank open in the backyard and jump in it. Whatever gets the views, baby. Chase around stars. Hey, stop! Can I do an interview? Y'all won't believe it. I didn't have nobody pull out in front of me today. I was talking to the guy when I dropped my first load about that. I was like, man, you just don't know how many people I have pull out in front of me every day. He's like, I know. He's like, I got a friend who had a CDL for 6 months. He said he was driving and all of a sudden he come up to a red light and a guy just pulls out of the drive right in front of him, slams on brake at the red light, and he rear-ended the guy. Lost his license. I believe it. If there's some way that I could get my whole family to come live with me in this truck, we could just let everything else go and just ride around in the truck. You know what I'm saying? Live in the truck. Get a double bed. The kid, my son and my daughter can sleep up there. We can sleep on the bottom, and we can put the baby bed right here. And we would never need for nothing. Never need for nothing. Baby have her own little room. We can put a little blanket, or just close these right here. The baby have her own little room. Put a little blanket going like that. The kids will have their little room up there. I think it'd be great. What does that say? Driver check in here. All right, guys, I gotta go check in over there. let y'all watch these guys tarp for a minute. Oh, and I'll be back. I keep the home fire burning. I'm gonna get out there and dance for y'all. Y'all ready? Oh, let me get out here and dance. Shake a little something. right, boys and girls. Y'all ready to see how a real truck driver backs this thing in? Whew. Now, hold on. Man, that coffee was so good. That's the best coffee I've had. He's wearing shorts. It's been a long time since I rock and rolled. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this baby on around. I gotta go in that hole right behind me. I'm gonna bring this baby on around like this. I'm gonna get that back in. I'm gonna bring him a fishtail it back. And boom, we lined up. We ain't straight, but we lined up. So we're gonna go straight back in it, baby. Straight back in it. Straight back in it. Straight back in it. See how quick I did that? Been a long time since I rock and roll. That's what I told them when I pulled in here. They said, lonely, 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 lonely. And we between the lines. We are where each wheel, there's 2 lines. And each wheel's on a line. Directly on the line. That's how you do it. Love y'all. Good morning, guys. It's your local child superstar, aka the Rafter. The Rafter. Oh God. So yesterday, this is the story. So yesterday, I get over there to pick up the load, right? I get over there to pick up the load. And they tell me that I can't pick the load up. You're like, was it not ready? The whole place was full of plywood. So when I originally had got my when I originally got the load plans, okay, it said I couldn't pick up till tomorrow. So I called my fleet manager and let her know. So I don't know what happened between here and there. But when I got there and checked in, they told me that the paperwork said come pick up till tomorrow. So, guess what I had to do, boys and girls? Come back today. So I'm going to go down there today. And pick up. It's been 10 hours and 36 minutes. I already started my reset. I mean my what you call it? I done went. I just got back in. I went outside a while ago and checked the trailer and everything. Make sure my tires are still on the truck. Make sure my tires didn't fall off when I pulled in here last night. It's Saturday. So I was going to drive 7 hours today, 7 hours tomorrow. I was going to wake up a little late today, try to sleep in. I'll drive 10 hours a day and 4 hours tomorrow, sleep in or whatever, I don't know. I haven't had a day off, but I don't care. Actually, I do care. But, you know, me working so many days, this is probably more of a way that I can be in debt once I get paid at the end of the year, or get my W-2. This is more debt I can be in. So I did call payroll yesterday, and I got them to send me my tax information papers so I can change my tax information. Whew. TikTok things are. That's how them TikTok things are. They're one of a kind. I feel like oh hey there. I never even used to watch that show, man. was a little too slow for me. I didn't get much sleep last night. I don't have to drive for 30 minutes. Then I gotta get out, tarp, blah, blah, blah. So that'll wake me up. Plus that cold rag I just put on my face. Oh, and it started raining last night, or this morning. I got up about 2:30. I didn't go to bed till midnight. Got up 2:30, ate breakfast, went back to sleep. Here it is 6, so went back to sleep at 2:30, got up at 3:30. Went back to sleep at 4:30, got back up at 6. 12 to 3:30, it's 3.5. I got 5 hours, I think. And this Georgia Pacific, we can wear shorts at. I don't know if it's the handbook rules, but they let us. I don't want to throw my life away for Miller. I want to be different. Yeah, I don't even drink no more, guys. I used to drink every day. I used to be such a bad alcoholic that I would wake up in the middle of the night detoxing, shaking real bad. No lie, I'd be shaking. I'd be detoxing so bad in the middle of the night that I'd wake up out of my sleep and I would have to start drinking more alcohol because I don't know if you guys ever went through it, but if you guys ever went through it, but alcohol withdrawals is and that was every night. That was every night. So just imagine, it was a continuous cycle. Drank till I went to sleep. Drank till I passed out. Drank till I passed out, then in the middle of the night, wake up, start having cold sweats, nausea, you're like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And then shaking real bad, where I've had it so bad to where my muscles start like seizing up like that. that's hot. I ain't going but 30 minutes. I put that jacket over it last night and that kept it hotter. Yeah, so I would seize up in the middle of the night, drawing up. My hands and muscles start drawing up, and like my legs and stuff, all of my legs. It was bad. It became such a natural reoccurrence that this is what I want you to do. And this is how serious it was to me. And you're probably like, Southbound, you're crazy. What you're saying doesn't make sense. It would never happen to me. Yeah, tell my cousin that. My cousin said the same thing. And she used to be a straight-laced girl. She used to say the same thing to me. And the Lord took her and put her in my position. And to this day, she says to me, I can't believe I used to say that to you. She said, now I got my life back together again. She says, now I can't believe I went through it. I said, the Lord will do it to you. I want you to imagine, if you got children out there, or if you got, a mother or a father or a wife, I want you to imagine the rest of your life, which is something that you want to do. Imagine the rest of your life with them. That's normal, right? You think that's your normal thing, that's gonna happen every day, nothing's gonna ever change. It's like body needs air, so it breathes, right? That's how I imagine the rest of my life with alcohol. I truly thought that alcohol was going to be a major part of my life for the rest of my life. If you would have told me different, and try to imagine, your kids waking up one day and say, Dad, I don't want you to be my dad. I'm done with you. I'm gone. And y'all have a good relationship. That's how I imagine alcohol would never leave me. I really did. I thought I would be an alcoholic for the rest of my life. And it scared me because I knew that the cause and effects of alcohol, what they could do to my body. That JBL sound bar. I knew that the cause and effects of alcohol on my body, and it scared me because my dad, I want to say, I knew my dad in his body. My dad died from alcoholism. My first wife died from alcoholism at around 30 years old. 19, 30, 29, something like that. My dad drank himself to death with diabetes, which I'm the same way. I got diabetes and I was alcoholic, so at one point they told me I had the beginning stages of cirrhosis. But we all know that it can fix itself as long as we don't drink. My first wife, I was married to her for 6 years. I try to stay long enough to let it work out, to maybe we could work it out. She ran around on me, and I just kept letting her come back, hoping she would change. And then one day she got caught with some drugs, got put on probation, and had to take drug tests. And she wasn't a jail type girl. She didn't really do the jail thing. So, being that said, she went from a bad drug addict. I mean, not like on the streets and living in a box. She sold herself for drugs a lot of times, which I didn't know until later at the end. And then her mama had money, so she lived, you know, with her mama when all else failed. And her stepdad. But when she got put on probation, she cut out all the drugs. And she substituted. She substituted one for another. Became an alcoholic. And when I say an alcoholic, she would drink probably a half a gallon of vodka a day. That Taka vodka, that cheap stuff. And when I say she would drink a half gallon a day, that girl would drink a half gallon a day. And it was cheaper than drugs. So she drank the vodka, and then she kind of spiced up a little bit and have some other kind of whiskey or whatever it may be. So it was just alcohol. I think from the time she got put on probation to the time she died, it had been like a year, like a year and a half. It wasn't long. It wasn't a long period of time at all. But so when I met my wife, she got in touch with me. Well, when I met my wife, we were kind of talking then. We weren't talking like, I love you, I want to be with you still, like that. We were just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Ain't talked to you in a while. You know, one of them instances. But I went to rehab, and I just met my wife, you know, and I went to rehab, and I messaged her, and I said, yeah, I'm in rehab, I'm trying to get my life together, blah, blah, blah. They tried to give me a life sentence on a manufacturing case. Just telling her all about it, and she was like, and she said, I want to come see you. And being I just met my wife, and when she said, I want to come see you, the old me was still inside of me. The old me was like, okay, come on. Yeah, come and see me. I want you to come see me. I ain't seen you in a while. But the Chad that wanted change and was tired of the games had met this new girl. And I knew if I would have let her come see me, that I knew, and I hate to say this because I love my wife, I've been with her 10 years, but at that point in time, we was new in our relationship, and I knew that it might damage me and my wife's relationship. I knew it would. I knew it. I knew me back then. I knew me. And being that said, I told her no. I don't want her to come see me. Because I was tired of playing games. I divorced her. I paid for it. From in jail, I talked my grandfather into paying the $600 and something. And I paid, and he paid for it. And they come up there, and I signed it, and they went and found her, and she signed it. From in jail. I was tired of the games. I was tired of it. And I'm glad. I hate I did it at one point because she died not long after that. I think about a year after that. So I never got to tell her bye. But I'm glad I did it because I knew me. And I knew if I got strung up in that emotional roller coaster again, that I may not have had my wife today. And I didn't want that. I was tired of playing games. My wife seemed like the person that I could settle down with. And she seemed like she had a lot of love in her heart. And I was willing to throw everything I knew away for that love. Alright guys, I'm going to get going. I love y'all. I'm going to get back with y'all when we get to this place. Alright, we're at a standstill. Let me turn this around. Alright, so we're back, guys. Oh, we are back. You know, I kind of want to fall in love with my truck. I mean, you know, if you stay with something for a long period of time, you tend to take to it, you know. And I want to fall in love with this truck. I really do. I like this truck, but I'm afraid to get my heart broke. I am. I'm afraid to get my heart broke. It's a nice truck. Ain't the best of the best, but it's a nice truck. I mean, it ain't let me down yet. It's very dependable. Runs good, has a lot of power. Personally, I mean, if I could do the IC program, the independent contractor program, I'd buy this truck. It'd be a good first starter truck, you know. It's dependable. It's had its moments, that EGR thing gets stopped up, but other than that, ain't been too big of a deal. Ain't been too big of a deal, you know. Couple bolts, pull the piece off, clean it out, put it back on, and roll with it. I mean, how hard is that? I could do that. What is this out here? A pickaxe? No, it's a stick though. Looks like it looked like it's a pickaxe stick. I keep the whole fire burning. I like that singing. Ooh, my stomach is boiling. I did it on purpose. I keep my home. Line that back end up with the door. Once we get that back in lined up with that door, put it in reverse. And I know if that back end's lined up with that door, all I gotta do is just follow the trailer then. I don't have to do no major turning. If I can get that back end lined up with that door, like I said, I can just follow that trailer right on in. I don't have to like fish it. You know, I flop, flip, flop, 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 flop. I don't have to do all that. These lines are wider. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. How you do it without having to redo it and pull up and back up and pull up and back up. We're gonna roll our windows up just in case there's dust that flies. We don't want to get our truck dirty. Never want to get your truck dirty. Oh God. If at all possible. Turn our GPS off. Tell them arrive at shipper. We're sending out, and then we're going to go to hours of service, change.
You have 7 hours and 8 minutes of remaining drive time. You have 7 hours and 8 minutes of remaining drive time.
Okay. Alright. Getting loaded. We're back. A little tired. We're a little tired today. A little tired. Now I need to go ahead and do my GPS. I need to go on here. I need to reset my fields.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Set overall data, clears trip 8 and total data. Let's do this and let's leave the max speed. Reset. Okay, so we're here. Let's hit stop when we're to. Let's go to recents. I think that's at 21, 23. great. It's 8 here. Current assignment. '23, yeah. Golden Avenue, there it is. Golden Avenue, go.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Jesus, I'm tired. Alright, plan to stop. Let's try rest areas. $28 miles, I'll go ahead and knock that one out. Wow. Thought I was going to I am Birmingham. Then Memphis. Yeah. Okay, let's go to rest areas. So I use this trucker's path. I think that rest area is going to be the best bet. Chattahoochee.
Going to Gadsden County Rest Area in Chattahoochee, Florida.
That's where we're going to do our first inner trip. Okay. I'm hungry, bad. We're not gonna eat. We're gonna drink. This is just a little diabetic shake. this will help me out. This will help me out just like a mill would. Shakes, 20 something bucks. Like 25 bucks, so that's like $1.25 a shake. And this will keep me from getting like super hungry. But you gotta drink all of it. Got nutrients and vitamins in it. And that right there may just wake me up. I'm gonna eventually have to take me a little nap. I'm gonna go do my first inner trip. Oh, God. $60 miles, so we'll do our first inner. I think we'll go do our first inner, go to 60 miles, stop, take a shower for the day, for the night. Probably take like a 30-45 minute nap. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep. I watched a movie. And get something to eat. Probably eat a bowl of cereal. $5.66. Let's go to Love's. And stores and put $5.66. $110 miles away. It is, ain't it? That one's got an Arby's. We got we got Arby's coupons. No breakfast. I know Arby's got a good breakfast wrap. 110 miles away. That's almost 2 hours. And 4:53. Let's do that. 453. They got a McDonald's and a Chester's. Chester's, we can use our points. Arby's, we can use our points. McDonald's, you can get a big breakfast for like $4, $4 or $5. With pancakes, sausage, eggs, biscuits, like $5. How many people? 6 showers available. Huh. That's what we ought to do, I guess. I need something to eat. I'm just gonna work my butt off. Alright guys, I love y'all. I mean, he ain't joking. He ain't playing with it. He's almost done. He is not playing with it. It's 7 o'clock where we're going. All in all, we had a good morning. Ain't been bad. I feel a lot better now I've drunk that shake. But that shake ain't gonna last me so long. Alright guys, we can get ready. I gotta pay attention to him. Alright, I love y'all. I'll get back with y'all.